Abusia finally Solomon Unsu kansa ababe kele die ekoso ewo chama untumi ene Abronye entema aye entokwa chinchincha ekoso wo man kokro Ghana ene MPP party nim ene social media no wababe kele no say ye ka kra wo eye Abronye Kennedy ewo nanim bebre eche wo akra ketwa den ka wo se ne hwan ene eye Kennedy ebe ye twema mentwe wo ye kasika wo ni bi bibia wo ni bi ene MPP for de nya atwom ko an selfish anwon ya ena ahyemoma ena all kan sem bi se wo Abronye kra ye kan ka Kennedy akompre kwa Japan ena de wo ba MPP mu e ma wo betimi be ya Abronye ka wo kra nka e kasa kra nka ni kwa se wo kasa bi wo wonsem na enko badwom na enko ba bia regional chairman bunu regional chairman na abafo na wunya bi ye ya utimi ekasa se wo no obekoso aka no kra na kosi se eye Abronye dis ebehu ne mfom so a waye na emum no eka the last drop of blood krampo na odebeko ama Kennedy Japan na emum MPP party ni so de onye na adwen se oba back because waye na adwen se oko movement for change se ano one Alan Cash ene ebehwe abom efese MPP party ni nyansa ni bia enim enti monko so ana monko a opposition ni de mo betena so ache papa ende anso a odi bi enso akọ edi amacha ma wuntumi o se chama wuntumi so ya arrogant ya sem bi ebepie free nenu ma ba bia na oka edi kire eye Ghana fa no kra ka hu bi ene ma opposition no eba aso asese ano moda so etifie 5 months pe ena ma asase amokun ene 1 year time dey MPP party ni dey ebegu kra ene ensem dey Solomon Usun kansa a drop bi ha ke Black Media oba so subscribe na like na share na foforo so enya bi enhwensam ne dey endorse bebre e ka me aye say Kennedy boys ne so atro bombshell e dey ama eye Abronye DC e di na tema hankasa omabbo madwen e dey ama eye Abronye a enye asem kuma me pese obeka me ho ne yakọ ne go si ensem ni nyina e dey aba
Abuja baby a wo hwe me bia wo haw ne amane kodan na bia da eda wo so bia no bomode se woni me bedi nkomo ye de samna nwanwaso bi aba e fre ne se eye sika kokko na gold samna wo haw bia da eda wo so bia wo hia sa samna we se bi afi wo ye bema wo hwe me wo bema sam wo pom wo bema ye ketwa brabeji bula matali edro bi na wo bema enye kese watimi abo adwuma so ache e wo empem ye de akwankyere bi aba abuzuan no ye hwehwe wo hyebrim a friend is simply for kwankyere anase wo betima friend back to sender onipa bi ha onipa bi tata wato bet e wo ho se wo sanity bi obeku bomode so be fa numbers na egu screen ase na woni mi akasa me hwehwe wo hyebere mu hwi a me bomode se me kire wo ne wo beye bafo if there is anybody and today I'm saying it on record that would never make me to go back to the new patriotic party then it is Bafo again. Because of politics, on the altar of politics, I had gone for a facility from the NIB.
As a businessman.
And today I'm opening up. And this is real, live situation. You are talking about this Chief Justice.
Over 4,000 people are watching us. Please open up. Let's look at your own
I went for a facility from NIB in 2016. 2016, was it Akufo-Addo that was in power? Was it MPP? It was John Mahama. I bought 10 buses of Toyota Hiace. I'm a transporter. I have finished paying NIB on the altar of politics. When we started Alan Akufo-Addo business, quickly, Agyeta and his firm, they were...
While you were in MPP?
MPP. They were working for NIB as external lawyers. They went to court, filed that buses that were working has to be preserved. If I am owing a court, I owe in a bank and you take me to court, at the end of the day, if it is proven that indeed I was owing, would I not be made to pay the money? But the judge in the court decided to preserve the buses for a year and a half. All these buses had been cut.
They were just parked.
In fact, your lawyer just confirmed it to me.
It's okay. They shouldn't go there. And then for his people.
It's okay.
When sometimes when we are speaking, if they know the damage that the Akufo-Addo and his people have got during their term, I lost close to $4 million. A young man that is growing up in his business. They wanted to kill me. The only reason why I survived was that I was doing business with my wife. Can you imagine you waking up with your wife and not knowing what to do? At a point, the judge there, you said you have preserved the buses. I gave, what do you call it?
the keys. I went to the court myself to see the registrar, and that registrar, the court 10 registrar, hey, look,
okay.
the student annoyed this morning.
Calm down.
Because we have a lot of things in the house.
Investors are watching.
So the judge preserved the passes.
And you are talking about your experience.
My experience. Now,
and this was a high court.
High court. I went there and then asked. Told the court that these were have parked the buses here. They should go and take the buses. And then and his people didn't go for the buses together with the court. They sat there and later filed contempt application against me. We said, what have we done? We did search at the court to even find out whether they have orchestrated or put in motion processes to even go for the buses. There was none. One fine afternoon, I went to the court with my wife, and the judge said he had ruled that I was in contempt of court, and that I had to pay 30,000 on the spot. Either that me and my wife were going to Isawun. Can you imagine? And this is all happening last year. I said, what is happening here? I am not a soft nut to crack. So I said, yes, I will deal with these people. We went through the motion, and they lost the case. June 2024, I won the case, and that my buses were to be released to me. Do you know what Agyeta and his friend did? Anytime I was ready to go for my buses, they will file a stay of execution. They filed frivolous applications. They will file it at the High Court. From there, they will move to the Appeals Court until there was a change of government that they stopped.
But I thought you know him personally. You all were in the MPP, so I'm surprised.
I'm telling you the wickedness. Okay. This is not law. They are talking about investors. Who is an investor more than I do? Or you think the white man coming to this country is only an investor? If you were treating the people in this country in this manner, treating a Ghanaian businessman, I had never went for any contract, not even a one city contract from the MPP government. I was doing my private business, and the cheek of it was that I was even using my money to finance the MPP at Okankwe South. Go and check Okankwe South, those that were financing them. You have not even given me a contract, and you are talking about talking about investors. You don't know the damage that they do in the court. They shouldn't have known some of this. So they must be the last people. Let me say that John Mahama will be criticized if you go false foul of the law. But those that must be the last people to be talking about rule of law in this country must be the MPP.
Going by the experiences and your own observations as an ordinary Ghanaian, what do you think is the perception that keeps going negatively against the judiciary, and why?
The judiciary is corrupt. Let me tell you. I have dealt with them. If anybody comes to tell you, another time there's another judge. I'll come and mention his name here. I will show you the ruling.
It's okay.
Hey, I looked at the judge and said, were you able to do this? You were conceived for 9 months and you did this.
It's okay. It's okay.
So it is corrupt. Me, I'm a practice. I go there as a businessman. Always, if you're a businessman, your place is the court. And the things that happens there, Edwige is the lawyer, so he may not say it, but I can tell you that because of their actions and inactions, that is why I wanted this whole Chief Justice matter to be heard in camera, so that people will begin to hear this. If they open up, the number of people that will come out with their issues on this Chief Justice, it will marvel the state. So if you want us to keep it secretly, that's why I've advised her that by now she must be negotiating her exit, so that peace prevails.